I don't need no one to say you're complicated. 'Cause I knew from the start this might be overrated.
G'day guys, welcome to another video. Today we are going to be doing some cleaning, we're going to be doing some organising. I am super excited to be doing a collaboration with Cricut. So I'm going to be making some labels and finally labelling our toy box so the kids know where to put their toys back. So I'm excited to share with you how I've done it, step-by-step process. But let's start off first by cleaning up the kitchen. So normally I unstack the dishwasher first thing in the morning, but not today. Because it's Christmas time, we are doing an advent calendar, and this year we've got one each, so it takes a little bit longer to open them, but it's such a great thing we can do together. The other thing I've been absolutely loving this year is family pajamas. We all have matching bluey pajamas, and I cannot believe how much joy it brings and bonding because we've all got the same pajamas. It's just been wonderful, and it's definitely going to be a family tradition that we continue on. Then I'm going to take all the dishes that are in the sink and refill the dishwasher. It doesn't take long. I really don't do hand washing unless I 100% need to, and that is to do with the Global knives. We only wash those because we had one split when we put it in the dishwasher. It just broke off its handle. So we hand wash them, but otherwise everything goes in the dishwasher. I had planned to give the sink a really deep clean and use gumption and the power brush, but I just thought I'll just get to it later if I've still got time. I'll just give it a really good clean now, and I never actually came back to it later. Look, it was clean, it just wasn't sparkling. I know the gumption helps it to sparkle, and that's just what I do with household tasks. It's a priority system, and that just wasn't a priority today. I really wanted to get on to doing some labels, and I had some other YouTube and Etsy work to do.
Ain't got time to do everything you said you would. Frames of the past and the memory of you just come running by. Pictures of sunny days with your smile in the bar. How could they say?
When I'm cleaning the bench, I like to go in circles, and I try and go in lines like a bit of a snake so I don't miss anywhere. That's the hope anyway, and I find that works best for me.
Just hear me out. It's been a while since we were good. So why we dragging?
So today what I want to do is organise this Trofast, and I'm going to label it. So I've previously used some labels and they didn't work, but I am so excited because I'm working with Cricut for this video. And so they have sent me a Cricut machine, which you guys know I've previously used. I've made cards before. And today I'm going to be creating labels for this. So I've got the categories I want. So let's go to the Cricut machine and get creating. For those looking for organisation for their kids, this is from IKEA. It is a Trofast, and I have got two types of containers. There's also one that is the whole section. I haven't got one of those. We've just got the 5 little ones and the 2 big ones. Here are some cards that I'd made with my old Cricut machine. I used it to cut paper. It's amazing what you can do with them now. This one I'm going to be cutting some reusable vinyl so that when we change what we're putting in those containers, I can make some more. You can get permanent vinyl. Here's my old Cricut machine, and here is my new one. This one is available at JB Hi-Fi, Spotlight, Harvey Norman. Even though I've had one before, it is so easy to learn. Cricut has some great simple videos for setting up the machine, and then they show you how to print off your sticker. So I printed off this polar bear. And then for the labels that I'm going to be doing today, I have just watched one video. She did her pantry labels. I'll link it down below. So when it arrived, it came with this simple sheet just to set up the machine. So I've done all that, and now that I'm in the Cricut design space. So I press this button over here to open everything up. So on here you can see they've already got some canister labels, jar labels, cord labels, pantry labels, jar labels, spice labels, laundry basket labels, lots of different options if you're going to be using it for labeling. So I'm going to just start with a new project, and then I'm going to go to text. The way to have a look at different fonts is if I click here on fonts, you can go Cricut, system. You can use your own fonts that you've already got on your computer. So that's system, ones I already have. One of my favorite ones that I've done before is Luna. I'm going to go Cricut Sans. And this is one, I want it to be bold, big. The kids are going to be putting their toys away. So ball run, different types. So I can go bold. Bold italic. Let's go bold. Letter spacing, so I might increase the spacing just a little bit. 0.5, that looks good. Then I want it to be a lot bigger. So my goal is to be around 18 centimeters. So that's one done, and then I'm just going to duplicate. So what I'm going to do is go through and do the rest of the labels, and then we'll go to the next step. So to make this, I'm going to be using the removable vinyl. It is smart vinyl, so it is measured so I could just put it straight in. So if I take this sticky off, it could go straight in like that. I actually don't need the mat. I've always used a mat though, so I'm just going to do it. So it talks you through what to do, what you need to do. Once it's on the mat, just push it in so it's attaching these rollers. So you'll hold it in there and it's under these little side parts, and then press go on the machine and away it starts. There you can see the vinyl cut, and then I'm just going to pull it apart. What I did was try and start in the middle, and I used a bit of a threading tool to pull it off, and then you pull away the backing. There'll still be some white paper there with your words left on it, and this threading tool is great for getting the center of O's and E's. Then cut out each word, and as you can see, it's come out massive, which is what I want. I really want it to be bold and big for the kids. So I can transfer it easily to the container. I'm going to be using this transfer tape from Cricut. So I'm just going to cut out exactly what I need for each size. And then I'm going to remove the backing of the transfer paper, stick it on this blocks, and then I'm going to peel it away. Now what I found best to do was to keep the stickiness and to peel away the white paper. I found the letters stayed on better. It was still really tricky and it took me a couple of goes, and I just used this scraping tool to make sure I got out all the bubbles, especially in the O. And as you're doing it, you can see the actual word turn darker, so that's how you know it doesn't have the air between that and the transfer tape. Then I put it on the container I wanted, used the scraper again to get all that air bubbles out, and then pulled it off. And then I just did it for the rest of them. The hardest part I found was getting it onto the transfer tape, and I stuffed up a couple, but then I really got the hang of it and was away. And I had to go back and do the ones that I stuffed up.
Feel so lonely tonight. Every time we spend time, I wanna do this for the last time. I don't need it, no, I don't need it, no, don't need you here to feel alright.
As you can see on the last one here, I've just used the smart vinyl. I didn't use the matte, and it worked great. I'm really stoked with how these labels turned out. They're exactly what I wanted. They're big, they're bold, and you can easily see what's in each container. And like I said, it's removable, so when we're done with these, I can take it off and put something else on. Alrighty, onto the washing, and I am still absolutely loving my washing basket with legs. I cannot believe how much joy this thing brings me. I think it's probably because I do washing every single day. It's beautiful weather at the moment, as you can tell. I'm in a dress. It's about 32 today, a little bit of wind, so I thought, do you know what, let's put the clothes outside. But I don't know, the towels came back a bit crunchy. There is just something about dryer towels, softness of towels that go through the dryer. Anyway, I just thought I'd use the sun this time. Certainly takes longer, but it's going to save us a little bit of money, so I didn't use the dryer today.
You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what.
And then Next, I'm going to be cleaning some windows. So what I've been doing is when I do the evening routine, I clean 2 windows, and I've been trying to do that for about a week just to get on top of our windows, but I didn't want to spend a whole day cleaning windows. So today I'm going to do these playroom windows, so I won't have to do it tonight, and I'm just using Windex to clean the inside and the outside. I'd love it if you'd share in the comments some hacks you do to get the jobs done.
We could be like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me, 'cause you know and I know we're onto something good. You know and I know we got something good.
I really hope you guys are having an awesome Christmas season. After the last couple of years we've had, they've been tough, so I hope you really enjoy this one.
And I know we got something good.
Thanks heaps for watching, guys. Bye!